thanks again for joining. We're back, and we just defeated the third crystal. So the next thing that we want to do is go back to the light world. Right about here, I think, is safe. Yep. Lucky guess, I guess. Now we're just going to portal. If you need potion, go to number 2. If you don't, just go to number 8. Quickly go in so that guy doesn't grab your shield. Now, this is probably, in my opinion, the most difficult of the actual boards because it's a lot of ice, and given my controller, which I explained, makes it much more difficult. The hook shot is going to be your best friend, actually, in this dungeon. Believe it or not, I've watched other walkthroughs, and they didn't really use it as much as I do, but you'll see why it's so effective here shortly. For one, you don't have to wait for that guy to wake up. You can kill him right away. I think this is going to trap us in the room temporarily. And I usually just, as you can see, oh crap. This hook shot kills these things quite easily. And as you can see, the sword isn't as effective. And you don't have to use any magic power either. So we want to go up. So the first thing we want to do is swipe this. And the easiest way I've found is to place a bomb. And there we go. Now these guys aren't really that difficult. You just need to hit them with either your sword or, like I did, a skull, drop a bomb down on them, and that's it. They're just kind of annoying because they plop in out of anywhere. And they usually are pretty giving about replenishing you with your bombs that you used. This part can be a pain in the butt. There's my key I need. Okay, whatever. Wait, I wanted to leave that red. Now, if I had the capability to bomb myself past that, that's another walkthrough I saw. Speedrun, actually. Again, I think they were using a different version of the game. Oh, crap. Alright, don't do that. It only costs you a heart if that happens, but it's just annoying. Okay. Away we go. But they were able to leave that as a red block that you couldn't normally get past, bomb themselves past it, which saves a little bit of time. But again, this is supposed to be an easy to follow, or this is an easy to follow walkthrough for beginners, so we're not going to even bother trying that. Just stay in the doorway and you won't get hit. We want to go up. And we're going to fall down here. Next, our good old hook shot. Thank you. Again, move forward, then back up. Can't hit me. Then, there you go. Just so this guy doesn't start hopping around, I'm just going to take care of him. capacity. That just gives us either the compass or the map. Don't need it. Now here is where we get the big key. Now, you do have the capability of moving this one and then moving that one and going that way. But, to be honest, you really don't want to do that. Just go back the way you came. And this is why I didn't do this before, so I could use my hook shot across the spikes and not have to worry about it. Now we're gonna go get the treasure. Ugh, I love ice. Okay. Now bomb this area here and just kind of hide below. Because these guys are gonna pop out of the wall otherwise, and you have to deal with that. And here we go. Now we have the blue mail, which will cut your damage by about half. Now, the whole object is you're going to be pushing one of those blocks down, but we need to find a way. There we go. Of getting to the other side without having that blocking us, I guess. That was slick. All right. That's the reason why I went into that other room, just to grab that key, because I needed it for this room. Let that thing go into the wall. Is there a heart? There is. Okay. So now we hit the switch block. Now we need to go back the way we came. And if you're in need of fairies, you can drop down either one of those holes and you'll find them. Now we need to go back into this room. Hit that switch block again to open up the door. Oh, come on. You dick. And now this time we want to go down. This takes a little bit of skill. If you can go to where you want to go and run, you'll run in a straight line. It's almost the easiest way to go. There's a key. Thank you, sir. And that's why we needed the key. Alright. Ow. Good old hook shot. Oh. Damn it. Alright. Cool. Now it doesn't matter which one we drop down. And push this one down. I know normally you can only move these blocks once, but for this particular castle, they let you do it twice. Where's this dude? That, and now we have our open door. Pull this statue. Pull again. And here we are. Your fire rod is your best friend for this. 1, 2. You gotta leave a little bit of space in between your blows, otherwise they won't count. I missed. If you can time that right, you can hit all 3 of them at once, which is pretty cool. Now you can do this two different ways. You can still just hit him with your sword, or we have that extra magic, so you can do that too. Either way. And that's it. Maybe I made it sound a little bit more difficult than whatever, but once you're actually playing it and sliding around on the ice, you'll know what I'm talking about. But overall, I hope I made it look pretty easy, as I hopefully did with the other ones, and I hope it was still entertaining for you. Next one is crystal number 6.